guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my July BOXYCHARM unboxing and try on tutorial. So if you would like to see how I got this look and what I thought of the products, please keep watching. So when you first open the box, there goes the card and here's everything in it. This is a really good box. I know it. I saw the sneak peeks. So the first thing I have in here is the Bare Minerals Invisible Light Translucent Duo, and I remember I wanted this so bad when it first came out and I just never got around to purchasing it, so I'm glad that I waited because, like, you know, you only pay 20 bucks for BOXYCHARM, and this right here retails for $32. So let's go ahead and open it. Right now I already have foundation and concealer on, so I planned on using this to set my under eye. I love the packaging. So it has a little cover, and then you get a mirror, and then you get a matte side and a glow side. So I think I'm going to set my under eye with a little bit of the matte side. So I'm just going to be taking my Morphe E48 and I'm just going to put it in there. Ooh, it just feels like a pressed translucent loose powder. Let's try to set these under eyes. What do you guys think? I can't really tell. I probably won't be able to really tell until I edit this video. But it feels really light. Let's do my eyelids. Like, it feels like I didn't put anything on. So if it keeps my under eyes from creasing, like, that would be awesome, because it doesn't, it feels really good. Like, it doesn't feel like I even set my under eye. It kind of reminds me of, do you remember the Make It Forever HD translucent loose powder? Like, this reminds me of that if that was pressed. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, I think I like that side. Let's go ahead and put on a little bit of the glow. Let's use that for a highlighter and see what happens. All right, I was digging because I was looking for my Anastasia highlighting brush, so I'm just gonna dip that in there. Ooh, so that one's more powdery than the other. I'm just gonna sweep it across. I think you can use this as an all-over face. So you can set your face like all over. I don't know. I'm just gonna set the areas I have concealer. Ooh. This reminds me of the Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette. This is pretty. It's like a nice healthy glow. You could totally set your whole face with, which I wouldn't recommend if you're oily, but if you had dry skin like me, I think it would look really nice. So far I give this product a 2 thumbs up for sure. Let's do brows, because I know there's a brow thing in here. So this is next, and this is the Unibrow Universal Eyebrow Pencil, and it's by Winky Lux, and this retails for $12. One side has the spoolie, and then the other side is that triangle pencil thing that me and this don't get along. So this is going to be really interesting. You can see it's not the normal like pencil tip, it's a triangle shape. Like I said, I'm a little bit nervous because me and pencils don't do well. But the spoolie feels really good. It's nice and stiff, just how I like it. Alright, let's see what color is this. It says it's universal, so I'm assuming it's like a taupe. So that's the shade. I'm scared. I don't know how I feel. It's really pigmented. I think it's just because I don't know how to use these pencils. Like, this is one of those things that I would have to practice with to be able to get like the right angles and stuff. I mean, it looks good on camera, but in person it's like a hot mess. Definitely think it's a little too dark for me. I mean, but that went on really fast. So I think if I just practiced with it, I think the shape is what makes it apply really fast. But I just don't know about this angle. Like, I don't know how to use that. Probably doesn't help either. I really need to get my eyebrows waxed. There's no really directions on the card either. I just don't know. But I do like how it's really fast. Like, once I got the hang of the whole shape and like how to hold the pencil, I feel like I could do my brows within seconds. So I like that. I just don't know how to hold this thing. Oh my god, I'm like a hot mess express over here. I'm gonna have to definitely fix this with concealer. This one looks good. This one, not so much. Like, this one doesn't even look like it belongs on my face. Like, you know how your brows are supposed to be like sisters, not twins? Like, this one is from another family. I really just don't know what I'm doing at this point. I feel like I'm making it worse. And I noticed too, like, how the tip was like really fine, like a point. It's definitely not like that anymore. So I think if you use this a lot, eventually it would just be like a stump, kind of. Like, it's not gonna keep its shape for sure. So that's what we have. I'm gonna get off here real quick so I can kind of salvage my mess here, and I'm gonna try to carve it out with some concealer. But I do like how I feel like you could fill in your brows like super fast. Like, this would be the perfect brow pencil for you if you already had full brows. You just needed a little bit of help to fill in your like sparse areas. But if you have to draw on like a whole brow like I do, it's a little much. But I do like that it, like, I feel like once you got the hang of it, that it would take like no time to fill in your brows. So I like that. But I'm gonna go see if I can fix this and I'll be right back. So I've definitely had better brow days, but I tried to fix them the best I could. So let's go ahead and move on. The next thing in the box is an eyeshadow palette, and it looks like this, and it's from the brand Blink, and this retails for $45. So it has a mirror, and then here are the shades. So they're all kind of like, they look like pressed pigments to me. So I am gonna have to use like a different transition shade and like all that, but really pigmented. But they feel like they're gonna break. Like, I feel like they're gonna fall out of this thing. But they're like, look at that. They're all really pigmented. They would be really pretty lid shades. And it doesn't look like you even have to wet your brush with MAC Fix Plus. So those are the shades right there. Super buttery, but I think I'm just gonna use them for a lid shade. So for a transition shade, I'm just going in with this Stila shade called Puppy. I guess I'll try to use all of them. We'll see. So I'm going to start off with this darker shade right here and put that all over the lid. And I'm going to use my MAC 242. And I'm not going to get it wet or anything. We're just going to apply it. We'll see. Oh, wow. Huh. This applies like if you were using your finger. That's crazy. These might be the best like shimmer shadows I've ever used. And then I'm gonna take this right here. It's kind of like a gold shade, and I'm gonna pop that in the center of the lid. Yeah. Wow. Wow, that's all I have to say. And that didn't lighten it up as much as I like, so I might go in with another shade. So I'm just gonna layer this up real quick. Oh my gosh, I cannot get over this palette. Then I'm gonna go in with this kind of pink, like light pink shade right here, and I'm gonna put that directly in the center. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. This is the best shimmer formula I think I've ever used. So it must be like a pressed pigment. I don't even know. What is this? It just says highly pigmented jewel tone shadows. It doesn't say, but this by far is like the best shimmer formula I've ever used, like hands down. I'm just gonna take this shade right here. It's the lightest shade in the palette, and I'm gonna use that for a brow highlight and an inner corner highlight. so pretty. I don't want to draw too much attention up here because I need my eyebrows waxed, but so pretty. I can't get over it. And I'm going to use it for an inner corner highlight as well. Wow. Like if you brought this, or if you use this for just like your pops of color, and then you had like a Z palette with just a few matte shades, or even just like an all matte palette, like wow. That is so pretty. How about we put this purpley pink shade on the lower lash line? Let's try that. I'm just using a Sigma pencil brush. I'm just going to go back in with that Stila shade called Puppy and a different pencil brush and just run that underneath, just kind of like blend the edges out. So I think that's all I'm going to do for my eyes. Did I use all the colors? I think I did use all the colors. So I also give that eyeshadow palette a 2 thumbs up as well. It's so good, like to the point where it makes me want to get on the website and see what else they have. Oh my gosh, like that was amazing. So I just went ahead and applied some blush bronzer and a little bit of more highlight, and I'm going to be using this next thing that's in here, and it's from Project Beauty, and it's the Spray Set and Go Makeup Setting Spray, and this retails for $32. It feels really refreshing. I prefer more of like the aerosol kind of sprays. Like that one was like a little much, but it did feel really good. It has a nice smell to it. Kind of smells like fruit. And then the last thing in the box is from ColourPop, and it's the Ultra Matte Lip. And this is in the shade Notion, and this retails for like $6, I think. Yeah, $6. It's this really dark shade right here. We'll actually probably go with the lower lash line, so... I don't know if it's me, but I feel like it looks way, look at that. It looks way lighter in the tube than it does on. Like, holy crap, it's like 2 different colors. So when I sat down to do my makeup today, this was not the look I had in mind. This went from like natural to like vamp, like really fast, but I like how everything turned out. I love everything that was in the box, minus the eyebrow pencil, but that's just because I don't really know how to use it. So I think with more practice, like I'd get pretty good at it. And then the lip color, I'm just a little disappointed because I feel like it's way different on than it looks in the tube. But I think the color is really pretty, especially for the fall time. So that's it for the box. I hope you guys enjoyed this try on unboxing BOXYCHARM tutorial, I guess. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.